So, as we know, the bee died. But I just feel like he is somewhere in be heaven or hell. Feel like we're not going to heaven because I guess in fulfilling be purpose. Anyways, yeah, let's not go there. Having the last laugh. And I'm just feel like you must have see girl, I'm just gonna sting on it. Yeah man, I must sting and reach up, yeah. Yep.
Welcome to Crime Time News, JA News and Entertainment with a buzz. The video that you saw at the start of this is of a lady. It seems as if she was stung, or she made it very clear. She was stung on her lip by a wasp. Now, people, I don't know if this is some sort of video that was manipulated by some sorts of filter on social media, or if this is true to life. So the point that this lady is making, that yes, it might look as if I am the victim. I got the SHITTY end of the stick because it was sting me upon my lip and my lip them swell up. He might have thought that he won the battle, but I won the war. At the end of the day, I am still alive. The wasp is gone. So therefore, I am the winner in all of this. But people, as it stands, it seems as if there's no sorts of winner. Unless, of course, this is a video that was manipulated, and maybe it is. Let me know what you think in the comment section, point blank and period. The other day, we saw that Pretty Dan did an interview with The Fix. And then we saw that BLAMDEM responded to Pretty Dan on his interview with Jeffrey. However, the next person that he also responded to and gave the wrath was Shelly and her son Squash. Shelly is the mother of Squash. Well, people, you know that when it comes to these people, meaning Shelly, meaning Squash, meaning BLAMDEM, they've been going at it back and forth, an eye for an eye, tooth for tooth. So I want you to take a listen, take a look at exactly what Shelly has to say based on the response of the interview that BLAMDEM did with, let's be honest, Jeffrey. Take a listen, take a look, and then I'll give my piece.
Put BLAMDEM, name them, Batman, BLAMDEM. I put me in a ghetto. Batty boy. I mean a granny auntie them live in a ghetto. And Batty boy put me in a ghetto. Which ghetto you see me in? In the ghetto one day your mother big leaky water put you in farmer. Don't snuff men think me done, but you don't, sir. Look where your mother look. Sick and cranny, you sell out, you know. I say, I'm glad you thought you got make the police them see where you're there and use a fuck. You even inform for yourself. You tough up your place, no. You're like a batty man, you. No deal, it's a girl that can live in a ghetto. Outgrow ghetto a long time, pussy. Ask anybody when last time see him in a ghetto. Get it, suck mother blam them, like informer. You're going to carry roll thunder, but go and lock up in your house side. Go and stay in your house side, batty boy. You're like a big informer bomber hole, you. Eh? You try to set up a people them life. You tough up your place. But God, the police them know if police will kill your blood clot people, your friend them know. Eh? I you sell them out. Is a informer blam them, name them. Look where you look frail. Look how one old song old, you know, the first time can wake up. Man, all your broke clot. Top clot squash you, me a batty man. Tax it for the man name for every day. You think a man 40, I alone food and 40 blam them. Somebody come out. You tired of call me name? I'm going to give you equal till they get hard feel over my name, Batty boy. You mean a granny and your mama live in a ghetto. The upgrade get a long clock time, Batty boy. 17-year-old my boy, Billy was so good. And go with dead dog. You're a waste boy. I think you have no power. Your power is behind your master in your house. You have hide behind David Batty wall. As somebody company me that con this you call me name. If you don't can call. Dirty big Batty man, name them, blam them. Weak no fuck. Strength yellow, go on hide behind the mask.
Now, people, when you listen to BLAMDEM and then you listen to Shelly, it's a major problem. It speaks volume of the type of attitude or mentality that is so garrison. Stereotypical of the garrison, meaning that there is a hate, there is no love lost. These are persons that used to be one's friends turn enemy. And if it goes at the rate at which it is going, this friendship is going to end up deadly. Either BLAMDEM or Shelly or both or Squash. is going to lose their life because of the heat, because of the fire that is behind this. So you hear Shelly responding in no uncertain terms to BLAMDEM about being a resident of the garrison, about BLAMDEM being a fish, about BLAMDEM claiming, baiting up himself that he is bad man and he is running the ground and he is not afraid of squash. People like me say, the trend that they are setting is going to lead to a very deadly place. And it is only inevitable that sooner or later there's going to be some sorts of clash, two immovable objects, and something has to break. Point blank and period. So the next thing that is popping in the news is that we see that actor slash dancehall artist Spragga Benz did an interview with a TV channel. And he was explaining his life as a gangster. If you did not know, at one time he used to be the person that was governing Red Square. People would say that he's a Don. Some people would say that he is a community leader. There's a thin line between community leader and Don. However, Spragga Benz in that interview is making it very clear that, listen, when you choose a life of crime, if you want to be a bad man, there's only two destinations, both destination doom. It is either going to be the big yard or the graveyard. But this makes absolutely no sorts of sense. Crime does not pay. So people, take a listen, take a look at exactly what Spragga Benz had to say in that interview, and then I'll give my piece.
It's when it comes to that thing, the name badness. Fuckery. What is the message you want to send across all Caribbean countries to the ghetto youth, to the Caribbean people, especially the younger folks coming up? Alright, for the younger folks coming up, especially the youth them. It's when it comes to that thing, the name badness. Okay, I cuss bad word? Yeah, man. Fuckery. Yeah, dog. Remember, I tell you, I tried it from the levels to the heights. And it don't have nothing for half no more than stress, heartache, headache, and loss. You see me? That is all I maintain. Because even when I get rid of the enemy them, you still don't fulfill yourself. So you see that road the youth, love it alone. It's unity, the greatest thing. Because now I can't think back. So many youth would be so valuable to me right now. I will be so valuable to the world right now. But them dead in our little idiot gang war. You know, we lose them. We lose some strong youth. We lose some. So me I say to the youth them in the garrison, don't make we lose no more. I was strong youth them, you know, because we work off our ego and feel like we're better than the next one, but we're not better than the next one because if him get the opportunity to do it and if him have the cause to do it, him will do it. So he's not better than him. The foolest man can kill a man. You see me? The baddest man will run from somebody. So let us just be loving to each other and understanding to each other and patient with each other and recognize that there's a system that don't want us to be that way, you know? And there's a system that wants to get us out, and it don't matter who you are, whether you're black, you're white, you're purple, whether you're rich, you're poor. There are systems out there that benefit from our what do you call it now, our discontent, our division, all them things. You see me? Higher than that. And we see it in a little thing them like the COVID thing, them, the impacts thing, them, the lies, them, the blatant lies, them, what them tell people. Don't be foolish to it. And that me I tell people, now, don't be foolish to it. Stand up with unity because there are systems out there and forces out there that wants to separate us. But we are God people, you know?
So people, you heard what the actor slash dancehall artist Spragga Benz had to say, and he is speaking in no uncertain terms. If you don't have too much sense, if you're fully done, you could understand exactly what he is saying. It is an absolute dead end. More than likely, you are going to be ending to the grave or you are going to be going to the big yard. One of the two. If you don't catch yourself and live a different type of lifestyle, it is always going to be doom and gloom. It's either the police or the ops or jail. Point blank and period.
Big up progressive idol. I this now for them. Hear this. You have somebody up on the corner and this girl come from. So we're going. You know, let's go tomorrow. So my house? Alright, come now. Because I'm out on the man, I eat up chicken and drink up some liquor and pee on them. I'm so big some poo poo now. There's poo poo I can't get it, man. So now I go in the bedroom. It's sick out. Whoop, take out a fast week. Some kind of fast move to make baby. Yeah, don't see nothing yet. It's sick out. Come, take out a fast food. Some kind of fast move to make baby. Yeah, don't see nothing yet because in our job. Just back my revolver to one more fast move and you're dead.
So the next thing that is popping in the news is based off the two videos that you just saw of a TikToker known as Soapbone. Known on the street, not as big as some of the more popular TikTokers, the trending TikTokers. However, people seen him and people like him. Well, people, it seems as if not everybody thinks that he is funny and not everybody likes him. Because based on information that I am getting that is confirmed, it is said that Mr. Soapbone was stabbed to death in his community. People, it is very sad indeed. It seems as if we are all equal opportunity target. It does not matter where you're from, your financial background, wherever you live, uptown or downtown. If you're in the garrison and you're no sort of troublemaker, if you're somebody that is very funny or very humorous, it only proves that the saying is right. What is joke to you is dead to me. So it seems as if somebody was cross or ticked off. Maybe that person is insane. People, I don't know the intricacies or who exactly is responsible or the motive. As soon as I get some more pertinent information, I'll be sure to divulge ASAP. Point blank and period.
Yo, this kind of battery, I smell it.
Oh, Fabio. Oh, the Fabio.
Black man, I say him.
Eh?
Black man.
The black man, bad man.
Eh?
Is a black man my hood? My hood. Alright.
My hood. Can't believe my hood. So, battery one, this kind of
So, I'm there.
So the next thing that is popping in the news is that we see that the madness on the road, it continues. When people now lose them life by a gunshot, they are losing their lives. On bikes, in a car, in a motor vehicle, in a minibus, in a truck, any and every combination that you can think about. Such is the case less than 24 hours ago, as a matter of fact, about 2 a.m. this morning in Westmoreland, like I said. This man, known as Black Man or Blacks, he lost his life in a collision with a vehicle. People, the bike is screwed up. However, the car is also screwed up based on the impact. People, this is what happens when two persons are going at jet speed, going in opposite direction. Whenever they meet, something have to give, and it is usually the person on the bike. Such is the case in this case. Youths out there, women out there, please be mindful, be very careful on the roads. The life that you save can be your own. Take your time, follow all the road codes, the protocols, and you'll be okay. If you do the polar opposite, you're going to get the polar opposite result. Such is the case in this case. Point blank and period.
All right, let's see how much these fucking Vybz Kartel tickets gonna be. Let's see. Make me bust a fuck, y'all. Me don't even have a need to. Hold on. Let's see. You know, we don't do them bum ass seats. I need to be close. That pussy Clyde. Hey, hold on now. Pussy Clyde. Oh, hell no. Bumble Clyde. 1100. Oh, hell nah. Hell nah.
So the next thing that is popping in the news is the controversy and drama as it pertains to Vybz Kartel concert that is supposed to be held on the 11th, I think, of April at the Barclays Center that is in Brooklyn. Brooklyn is in New York. A lot of persons are saying that it is way too expensive. They would never pay that amount of money for a ticket for Vybz Kartel. He's not Celine Dion and he's definitely no Michael Jackson. He is just a dancehall superstar, not an international pop superstar. So why is it that the prices for him is just the same as a Michael Jackson when he was in his heyday? Well, people, it is called demand and supply. It is called market price. Market price is the price that persons are willing to pay for a product, an event, or a service. And it seems as if that market price was not too high because they had to double up on the show. There's also a second date on the 12th. So one show already sold out, even though persons were complaining. I want you to take a look to what a promoter, producer has to say as it pertains to big fish taking over small fish, meaning that these big-time producers are people that hold show promoters, are taking over the business and they are cutting off all of the liquor producers or all of the liquor promoters in the business. So take a listen, take a look to what a radio broadcaster and a promoter from Irish and Chin has to say as it pertains to the business changing bad for the liquor man. And then I'll give my piece.
Everybody's in the middle of arguing about the price of Vybz Kartel tickets. But here's another thing that you guys should be way more concerned about. Corporate coming in and taking over dancehall and reggae stage shows. Big entities now invading, our culture. And I'm not saying that they're not welcome, but what I am saying is that the way they're coming in is damaging to the local market and the local promoters. For instance, a lot of these companies they're coming in there and they're offering artists not only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 gigs because they control all of the venues throughout the United States and throughout Canada and throughout England, but they're also paying the artists way more money than we could afford to pay them. So for instance, for you, those of you who don't know, you're just fans and you don't know the business aspect of the music, and some of you don't even care who's keeping the events, right? Some of you just figure that, I'm just going to an event. I love artists and I'm going to an event, right? But there's a reason why you're seeing a lot of these shows now in bigger and better venues. There's a reason why most of the shows are going into major stadiums and you're not getting much grassroots shows anymore. Is because the grassroots promoters can't afford to pay the artists.
So people, you heard what the promoter had to say. You heard what the radio broadcaster had to say. He knows a little about promotion, seeing that he is one of the promoters of World Clash. So therefore, he knows exactly what little businessmen or little promoters are going through in the business. Some of what he say is 100%. The truth and the fact, though, is that at the end of the day, it is up to the artist's discretion who he wants to do business with. Artists are always looking out for themselves. They're always looking at the big picture. Why they want to be bothered with 10 little promoters when they can have one big promoter that take them all over the place, gets their music globally. So is it about the fans or is it about lining their own pockets? And people like me say, people have the right to choose how they want to do business, what is most or what is better for themselves and their family, for their livelihood and for their work. And it seems as if Vybz Kartel and his PR management have decided that that is the route that they are going to go. The truth and the fact is that whenever artists are giving their prices to promoter, it is based on the capacity of the venue. It is based on the time in which they are going to be spending on stage. So if your money is not big, then more than likely you cannot afford or offer that artist that type of package. So therefore, he is always going to go for the money because like them say, money talk and BS walks, point blank and period.